So now that you have learned about sign numbers, this time we're going to learn about addition.
First problem. The average temperature on the first 3 months of the year is 30 degrees Celsius. When it's summer, it increased by 5 degrees. What is the temperature during summer? Now, what operation shall we use? We will use addition. Now, let's identify the given. First given, we have 30 degrees. It will be represented as positive 30. Next, we have 5 degrees as an increase, which will be represented as positive 5. And our addition sentence will be 30 plus 5 equals blank. Using positive sign on positive numbers is just optional as long as your situation just needs it. So let's use the number line to add. Now, I have used here a number line that starts from 29 to 39. And we will start from 30 and then we will just add 5 and then let's see what number we will end up. So we have 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. That means 30 plus 5 is 35. Now, we don't need this number line anymore because 30 plus 5 is yes, it's 35. Now, as you have noticed, 35 and 35, they all have the same signs. Now, we will talk about that later. Next problem we have, George owes his friend Jean 3 pesos. If he borrows another 6 pesos, how much will he owe her altogether? Now, the operation that we're going to use is still addition because it says here that the keyword we have is altogether. Now, let's identify the given. 3 pesos is an O, so it will be represented as negative 3. 6 pesos is a borrow, and it will be represented as negative 6. And our addition sentence will look like negative 3 plus negative 6 equals blank. Now let's add. Negative 3 plus negative 6 equals blank. Let's use our number line. So we will start from 0 and then we will jump to negative 3. So we have 1, 2, 3. And then from there we will add another negative 6. So let's jump 6 times more. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we will end up in negative 9. That means our answer will be negative 9. Now, as you can notice, negative 3, negative 6, and negative 9, they all have the same signs. Now, let's go back to our addition sentence. A while ago, we have positive 30 plus positive 5 equals 35, and negative 3 plus negative 6 equals negative 9. And each addition sentence have their own signs, and they all are the same, the addends and the sum. So, we can summarize that same signs, we just add them and keep the sign. And the sum should follow the sign of its addends. Just like in 30 and 5, the answer is positive. And we have negative 3 and negative 6, and the answer is also a negative. Now let's have another situation. Marie saved 2,480 pesos and then she spent 500 pesos for a shirt. How much money does she have now? So, in this case, we will still add, and our given is 2,480, and then that is saved. So that means it will be represented as positive 2,480. 500 is spent, so it's negative 500, and then we would still add both of them. And our addition sentence will look like this. 2,480 plus negative 500 equals blank. Now let's add. So since both of them have different signs, we will subtract. So 2,480 minus 500. So 0 minus 0 is 0, 8 minus 0 is 8, 4 minus 5 is cannot be, so we will borrow from 2 and then carry 1, and 4 will become 14. 14 minus 5 is 9, and bring down 1, and the answer is 1980. And take note, different signs we subtract and keep the sign of the larger addend. That means the sign of 2480 will be followed by the sum because it is bigger than 500. Next, a submarine at 21 feet below sea level suddenly moves up about 6 feet. At what depth is the submarine located now? So it's still addition, but let's identify the given first. 21 feet below sea level is represented by negative 21. 6 feet that moves up is represented by positive 6. And our addition sentence is negative 21 plus 6 equals blank. Now, since they have different signs, we will subtract. So negative 21 plus 6, 1 minus 6 cannot be. We will borrow from 2. 2 will become 1 and 1 will become 11. Then 11 minus 6 is 5 and 1 will be brought down, and our sum is 15. But that is not the answer yet, because after we subtract with different signs, we will use the larger numbers sign. So 21 is bigger than 6. That means the sign of 21, which is negative, will be kept by the answer. So the answer will be negative 15. So here we have a table to elaborate how do we add signed numbers. So we have positive plus positive. The operation will be add, and the sign of the answer is positive, and here is our example. Next, we have negative plus negative, and the operation is still add, but the sign of the answer is negative, and here is our example. And then we have different signs such as plus negative, subtract, and then we copy the larger addend sign, and this is our example. And if we have negative plus positive, we still subtract, but we copy the larger addend sign, and this is the example. Now let's try to solve a few more. We have 255 plus negative 54 equals blank. So we have different signs here that we should add. So 255 minus 54. So we have 5 minus 4 is 1, 5 minus 5 is 0, and 2 will be brought down. For its sign, it will copy 255 sign, which is positive. So positive 201. Next, we have in Baguio City, the temperature was negative 14 degrees Fahrenheit in the morning. If the temperature dropped 7 degrees Fahrenheit, what is the temperature now? So still, we will add, and let's identify the given. We have negative 14 plus negative 7. So why did 7 become negative 7? Because the keyword here we have dropped, and drop means negative. So 7 degrees Fahrenheit will be represented as negative 7. Now, since both have the same signs, we will just add 14 and 7. So negative 14 plus negative 7, we will get, yes, it's 21, and we will just copy the sign, which is negative. So the answer is negative 21.